Hi Bruins, welcome to Spring Quarter. My name is Drea Letamendi and I'm a psychologist in residential life and the interim director of the UCLA Student Resilience Center called RISE. This is a time of extraordinary change. The coronavirus has impacted our lives and our communities in unimaginable and unprecedented ways. As we adjust to social distancing, remote learning, and other aspects of widespread change, it can be hard to find space to pause and consider how you can nurture your well-being. These wellness messages are intended to give you that space and encourage you to explore ways to access your resilience, enhance your motivation, and inspire your ingenuity. One of the first things I wanted to do was just name the realness of the situation. The COVID-19 pandemic is an extreme stressor that introduces multiple characteristics known to be toxic to our mental health. Increased isolation, the lack of control and predictability over the situation, and the novelty or newness of all this, just to name a few. Many of us have never encountered this kind of experience, a pandemic, before. This global crisis may give rise to feelings of stress, worry, anxiety, and other feelings that are difficult to manage. These are very normal reactions. I want to acknowledge the uncertainty. You may be wondering, how long will this last, or what will the long-term consequences be? Not knowing how long to plan for potential disruption to our lives is much harder than working within set time limits. But there is good news. In the same way that we have ways of buffering and preventing the health impacts of COVID-19, there are strategies we can implement to conquer these concerns and improve our mental health. Let's work together to cope with these feelings and to reduce the chances we let those feelings keep us from being proactive, rational, and kind to each other. Here's one way to shift perspective. Consider stress as a call to action. When you begin to feel a sense of unease or physical restlessness, how can you convert that energy toward positive goal setting, toward tackling a challenging work or school project, or letting it guide your creativity and innovation? Today, I want to encourage you to begin building a toolbox or utility belt of mental gadgets and hacks that will help you along the way. Think of this as your self-care pack. I have 3 quick stress management tips I'd like you to think about for week 1. First, establish routine as soon as possible. Structure eases the mind. Eating balanced, healthy meals, exercising daily, and sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night will help restore your body and boost your immune system. A routine may sound like a boring thing to think about, but your body and brain will feel the impact in very positive ways. Second, take breaks. When working and studying from home, you may find that you're actually straining yourself more than usual. This also means taking breaks from the news. Limit your media intake. Constant consumption of coronavirus reporting can increase stress and make us feel powerless. For reliable and trustworthy updates, use the campus emergency resource Bruin Save. Finally, increase your feel-good activities, whether it's practicing mindfulness, yoga, going for walks, journaling, gaming, or watching Disney Plus or Netflix. Now's the time to intentionally increase positive experiences on the daily. I'd even suggest leveling this up even more than usual. I have a new resource to share with you. You can find a new library of guided meditations at the RISE Center's new online resource page if you go to risecenter.ucla.edu. These audio sessions are free to every Bruin and designed to help you create an internal sense of balance, peace, and serenity. One last thing I want to ask you to do. Examine your inner reactions. Each day, give yourself a mental check-in. If you find yourself stressed about COVID-19, you are not alone. People who have pre-existing mental health challenges are more vulnerable right now, and that they face a higher risk of those feelings amplifying or leading to distress. Please do not ignore those signs. If you have a history of anxiety, depression, trauma, or loneliness, it's best to form a plan in advance on how you can effectively meet your mental health needs, such as accessing counselors and prescriptions. Please call UCLA Counseling and Psychological Services, known as CAPS, at 310-825-0768 or go to their website counseling.ucla.edu for more information about receiving virtual therapy. Both CAPS and RISE remain available as student services and can be accessed remotely. Finally, Bruins, let's stay connected. Use the UCLA Housing app, which you can download from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Follow at UCLA Housing on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and at RISE Center UCLA on Facebook and Instagram. We know that change is hard as we venture into this unprecedented, uncharted territory together. UCLA remains open and available to you. In the face of great uncertainty, remember this: no matter where you are in the world, you're still a Bruin, and we'll always keep the light on for you. Be well.